Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dian Sylvia Wathika with student number 149. Now I'm gonna present my assignment with the title Effectiveness of Journal Writing in Supporting Skills in Writing English Essay. Now I'm gonna look for the introduction. It has been widely believed that writing among the four language skills is the most difficult skill. This is because it involves several components which have to be considered while a learner is writing. For example, contents, rhetorics, vocabularies, grammatical structure, and writing mechanics such as punctuation, and capitalization. And as a complex skill which is not easy to teach, it has stimulated teachers and researchers to explore teaching techniques which could help learners write better. So it's based because writing is difficult skills that we have to keep develop, and as a learner or teachers, we have to do research to be find how the best way to teach someone to improve their writing skills. And this is the theoretical framework. And as all of you can see, this is based on journal, which is gonna be shared or spread to two groups, experimental group and control group. That journal writing assignment that gonna be give the experimental group, and the control group will use usual writing class, and that all of those group gonna be give a test, and the score of the test gonna be compared to find the best method to will effective to improve students' writing skills. And this is the method. This research was a quasi-experimental one which employed post-test control group design based on Wiersma 1980. And then this method also involving two groups that will be experimental groups and control groups. Experimental group will given with journal assignment activity, and the control group will use writing class activity like usual. The experimental group was given weekly dialogue journal writing, while the control group followed regular writing. Students are asked to write journal regularly once a week and submit their work at the second meeting of the week, with the topics according to what they could write from the journals that have been given and have been consulted with the teacher. All the end of the treatment, writing tests on 3 topics were assigned, and the students' work were scored using ESL composition profile. In addition to tests, the students from the experimental group were also given a questionnaire to evaluate the application of journal writing as an additional activity. Data presentation and analysis. There are two parts from the slide, which is the left one is writing score and the right one is the comparison of score in writing English essay. We could see from the table in writing score there is no significant difference in the ability on writing essays between the students who were giving journal writing and those who followed regular writing. And it is also work from the comparison of score writing in English in the right one. The result of analysis using t-test indicates that score of the student from the two groups were not significantly different. So, even though the students were assigned to 3 topics for their evaluation, their writing tended to be colored by temporary events happening at that time. So it's not based on journal assignment that give for them. And This is conclusion and command. So the conclusion is it can be concluded that journal writing doesn't give significant contribution to development of students' writing skills. This is proven by the result of the statistical analysis that show that there is no significant differences between the scores of the experimental group who were given journal writing activity and control group who followed regular writing. However, the student evaluation indicates that the application of journal writing gives positive effects towards some aspect in writing, though they are not necessarily related to the ability in writing essay. For example, freedom in writing, ideas generation and development, motivation, and the relation of teacher-student in solving both academic and not academic problems through journal. And there is my comment for that paper is although journal writing doesn't support the student skills in writing English essay, journal writing could be maintained. The teacher also should provide more adequate responses and has to remind the students that journal writing is necessary but shouldn't be compulsory, and more research on the application of journal writing should be carried out. So, based from the paper that I found in the internet, journal writing is not given significantly uh, difference in to develop student writing skills, but it's still necessary to be teach to the student. And all of this PowerPoint is based on journal that I found in the internet with the same title by Bambang Yudi Cahyono. I hope you guys can uh, understand what I say. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.